Hi, I'm Kelly. Hi, I'm Kelly. Hi, I'm Kelly from Kelly. Welcome to my YouTube videos where I'll be sharing free video tutorials and interesting wire wrapping techniques. So hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments below if there's any techniques you would like me to cover. And thanks everybody, I'll see you there. So this week I'm going to improvise something. So grab a piece of wire and join me on this journey, or jump to the end and have a look what it is that I make. So take 4 inches, that's 10 centimetres of square base wire. So we're looking at 21 gauge, I think this is. You can use 20 gauge, which is 0.8mm wire. So we just take a 4-inch length. We'll have a go at shaping the first one and then I'll show you what you can do. So I'm going to be using some various tools that I haven't mentioned. I've got my pliers, I'm going to be using bail pliers, I'm going to be using my cutters as well. So grip the wire at the centre point and then fold the wire fully over the pliers. And we're going to squash it right down. And I want you to hold it sideways. So this has got to be nice and straight really. So we want to hold it sideways. And we're going to pull the wires out to the sides this time. I know in the last couple of videos we did it differently. So trying to keep that side on. We're bending these around. Bend this one around too. You can use your bail pliers if you want to shape the top there. That's why I said I wanted my bail pliers, but I seem to have done it with my fingers now. So bring it around into a cute shape. Try and get both sides nice and even. And then we're going to bring this wire, whichever wire's on the top of this shape here, we're going to take it over the other wire. So trying to hold it all still so it doesn't move. I'm going to take it over that wire. Now I'm squeezing it, but I still want it to be nice and flat. So I'm squeezing it around that wire to hold it. And then I'm going to put a little curl in that. And then we take this longer wire, we're going to scoop him around. I'm going to cut it about there. And now I'm going to curl that wire around. Oh, if I can grip the end of it. Whoops. So now take another length of the same 4 inches of the same base wire. This is also square. Find the center point, bend the wire, and then we're going to squash that. Squeeze it really slowly, or squeeze it in lots of little squeezes, otherwise it'll just flip around. So we've got it really squashed there. And do the same thing we did before, keeping it side on. I'm going to separate the wires. And pull them apart a little. And then I'm going to scoop both sides up. You can do this with your fingers if you want to. I'm going to use the bail pliers this time. I'm going to go for that size. And I'm just going to bring the wire around that shape in the pliers. And then I'm going to do the same with the other one, trying to match up the shapes the best I can. I like that this goes off to the side a little, and I'm going to exaggerate it, I think, because I like that. I think that looks quite cute. Straighten it back up, and I'm just going to finish these two, taking them around, and they need to come over. So the wire's hidden, so they need to come over directly over the other side of the wire, so you can't see it from the front. And then I'll squeeze that into, be nice and tight there. And I'll do that with this one too. Just check the shape's right. The little monkey keeps bending. Need to use a thicker bit of the pliers, I think. New tutorial now in my Etsy shop. This is a written tutorial with hundreds of images for you to follow along with step-by-step instructions. The heart pendant for Valentine's, if anyone fancies giving that a try. So that's over on Etsy. Check it out and I will see you there. Bye. So I've just cut a little piece of weaving wire. And I'm just going to attach them together here just to give it a bit of extra strength. And then go around the two. and then just around that one. So next, take yourself another length of square wire. You can use round wire if you want to do this. You don't have to use square wire. So this is a little bit longer. We'll do a slightly bigger one. This is 6 inches, that's 15 centimetres. We'll start the same way as we did for that last one because I like that. Grip the centre of the wire, bend it over completely. Squeeze it nice and flat. Take one to the back and one to the front. Pull the shape open a little bit. Scoop the shape. So I'm going to use the larger size of mine. No, I'm not. I'm going to use that one. So I'm just looking at getting that nice shape at the top there. And I'll do the same with the other one. Look at matching up the shapes there. So this time, just try and level those up a bit at the top. This one is going to scoop around to here. And then this other one, push it up a bit, make it a bit more. This one here, I'm going to grip it just there where they meet. I'm going to push this side back a little bit for now. I'm going to bend this wire over the wire like we did for the bottom of the heart. So I've got a shape. And I'm going to squeeze it really flat. I'm going to pull it open a little bit, not much. I'm going to keep it quite closed, and I'm going to bring it around into a shape on the top there. So that'll be like my little bail on the top. I'm just going to pull it just a little bit. So I'm bringing this wire from this side pretty central, and then I'm going to hold it all as sturdy as I can, and I'm going to take that wire around and kind of anchor it around the side there. You've got to try and keep it in place as you do. I love square wire because it's so tough. You can do shapes like this and it'll hold. So I'm just going to adjust that wire now because I want it to grip tightly around the bottom there. So I'm going to squeeze it around, and I want that nice shape at the top there, and it's twisted a little bit. So I'm just going to mess about with that and tighten that up around that wire. Take this wire, make sure you only cut the top wire. We're going to cut it about here. Take your round nose pliers. Need a little bit of weaving wire across this part, so cut yourself a little piece. And I'll go twice around the actual frame there, and twice around the two. And then twice around the single wire. So I've got my 3 hearts made. I might join them together with some jump rings. I've used 1.2mm wire to make these jump rings, so they're a little bit slimmer to what I'd normally make. I normally use the 1.5, which is 14 gauge, so these are a gauge smaller, and they are about 6 outside, 6mm outside measurement. People keep asking me to do inches. I'm not very good with inches. So is that big? So I'm going to have a go popping some of these on. A little bit more. So I think I'm going to hang it in the car. So you really can make whatever you want out of these. You can turn them into earrings, make a few the same. You could make these as a little dangle off another pendant. Or you can take different, wire sizes, gauges, and make something a bit bigger. So I made this one to dangle off the bottom, using 1.2mm wire that I use for the smaller jump rings. I've used a slightly chunkier jump ring on the bottom there, and I think that's going to be a lovely dangle in the car. So feel free, do whatever you like with these shapes, and I'm going to oxidise this and go and pop it in the car, and I'll show you what it looks like. So there we have it, finished. I've oxidised mine. If you'd like to oxidise yours, I'll put a link in the description below. So I'll just go and pop it in the car and I'll show you what it's like. Oh, and you must see, from the little beads, it puts these little sparkles everywhere. So thanks for watching another one of my videos. Please subscribe if you and hit the notification icon if you want to be notified of new videos that I do. Please like and comment on this video and let me know what you thought. If you want to see my written tutorials, they're over on Etsy. You'll find the link below. There might even be a link on the screen, and I will see you all in the next video. This is Gracie if you didn't know. See you in the next one. Bye.